welcome to Football Fan Day UK. How you guys doing? We're here for another match watch along as we watch Rangers take on Servette in the Champions League qualifiers. So we're just going to share the TV on the screen with you guys. So bear with me a second. Oh, screen now. There we go, guys. So as you can see, Rangers line up with four at the back, three in midfield, and three up front. Servette with a 4-4-2 formation. Servette had a good result qualifying from the previous round. Rangers just dropping into it now at this stage of the qualifiers. So big game this tonight, guys, for Rangers. Obviously, much needed for the club to keep building and progressing. Qualifying for the Champions League will bring in much needed revenue to Rangers to be able to close the gap on other Champions League clubs that they wish to compete with in the future. So teams on the field now, guys. We're about to get underway in a moment. Quickly go to the chat. How you doing, Ben? Welcome to the show, Ben. Dropping in early. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you're doing okay. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved, Ben. Always a pleasure to see you, mate. So we're now underway as Rangers knock the ball out to this near side. Knocking the ball about at the moment on the halfway line as they whip the ball out to that far side. Now a long ball over the top. As Rangers getting an early shot off there, but it's blocked off by Servette. And Rangers pick up the pieces further up the field. Ben saying just still a bit mad about from yesterday's result. Don't worry about it, mate. Don't worry about it. It's you have sometimes, mate. Sometimes you just have to remind yourself it's just a game. I get frustrated every time Bolton get knocked out of the cup because I don't like the fact that the manager doesn't give it the respect that it deserves. But unfortunately, that's the modern game, Ben. Unfortunately, mate, a lot of managers under so much pressure to achieve success in the cup, in the league, and obviously clubs that play in Europe, they're under pressure to have good campaigns in Europe. So it means a lot of managers just don't care about the cups because the club don't mention anything about the cups, but in respect of it being a necessary achievement. So free kick now for Servette as they cross the ball into the box. It's knocked away out to that far side as now Rangers pick up the possession, playing the ball up the field as Servette challenged for it on that far side and it's gone out for a throw into Rangers. Rangers taking it quickly as they try to push up the field now. Servette sitting back at the moment as Rangers just knocking it about on the halfway line. Challenge comes in, but Rangers manage to keep possession. And now Rangers play it back to the centre backs. Now a long ball over the top, looking to get in behind. And good idea, but a little bit too much pace on that. And it's gone behind for goal kick to Servette. How's it going, Ryan? Ryan dropping out. Ryan saying, hey up, everyone. How's it going, Ryan? Welcome to the show, mate. How are you doing? Hope you've had a good day. Always good to see you, Ryan. So ball played out from the goalkeeper. It's knocked up the field. Now Rangers heading it back in the direction it came from. It's now Rangers on the attack. But Servette quickly close the space there. But now Rangers win it back as they come forward now on the edge of the Servette box. Servette clear their lines as they clear the ball up the field. Now Rangers manage to regain possession. So thanks for that, Ryan. Good to see you, mate. Ben is saying, welcome, Ryan. Nice one, Ben. Top man. And Ben saying, I might go in a little in a bit to watch the Leicester game if it's on TV for me. Okay, Ben, no worries, mate. Well, thank you very much for dropping in. Yep, totally understand you guys might want to watch other games. So, yeah, no worries, Ben. And thank you for dropping in, mate. Always good to see you. So, Rangers now knocking the ball out to that far side as Servette come to press the ball, but Rangers who managed to keep the possession. Now Rangers coming down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Servette box, but challenge. Ah, we've got a penalty, guys. We've got an early penalty, Servette, with a clumsy challenge on that far side, and Cadwell going down from the challenge, Cantwell, and that's going to be a penalty. Just played in from that far side. Oh, yeah. So a gifted chance for Rangers early on as they've got a penalty now from that challenge on Cantwell. So James Tavernier comes forward to take it. So no worries, Ben. Thanks for that, mate. Ryan's saying, not bad, mate. I'll just get this penalty out of the way first. Oh, and Tavernier slammed it straight into the back of the net. And that gives Rangers an early lead, guys. 5 minutes in. It's Rangers 1, Servette 0. So fantastic start for Rangers early on in this one. Ryan saying not bad, mate. But yesterday is yesterday. Looking forward to now. Okay, Ryan. Thanks for that, mate. I like your thinking. Ben saying bye, guys. I'm going to watch the Leicester game. Okay, mate. No worries. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate you dropping in, mate. Enjoy the game. And yeah, hopefully Leicester have a good performance. And Stevie's saying, evening, Gaz and all. How's it going, Stevie? Thank you, as always, mate, for making yourself available this evening. Always good to see you, mate. And always appreciate your help and support. David Shields, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. David saying, evening all. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Hope you had a good day. And, yep, let us know, guys. Don't forget, if you got any score predictions, would love to hear them. And David saying, up the cheers. Yes, hopefully. Hopefully, Rangers can have a really good performance tonight, give themselves a great chance to qualify for the Champions League group stages. If they can get a good result in this, maybe win it in the first leg, possibly, but we'll have to see. Servette coming charging down that far side as they come into the box, now managing to get the shot off, but it's just gone wide of that far post, as I think it took a deflection as well. So that's going to be a corner to Servette on the far side of the pitch. So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. And as I say, mate, welcome to the show. Fingers crossed Rangers get a really good performance tonight and plenty of goals. Corner comes in, knocked away at the near post as it's gone out further up the field, and that will be a throw in on that far side of the pitch. Ryan saying, just watching Emmerdale, my family, the Dingles laugh out loud. Okay, mate, I've not watched that for a long time. Not watched that for a long time. So, yeah, hope you're enjoying it, mate. Servette now playing the ball all the way back to the goalkeeper. Ball kicked long down that far side as Rangers intercept it now on the halfway line, challenged by Servette, but Rangers managing to keep possession momentarily as Servette win it back, and then Servette with some sloppy passing there sees Rangers win the ball back. Rangers on the attack now down that far side as they come towards the edge of the Servette box, but Servette challenging for it, and eventually it's gone out on that far side for throwing to Rangers. Rangers now take the throw in quickly as they come forward again. But again, some sloppy passing there. See Servette win the ball back. Now Servette on the attack as they come charging down the middle of the field, but good challenge there in the centre circle by Rangers as they win the ball back. Now Rangers just knocking it about on the halfway line. So thanks for that, Ryan. David saying 4-1 Gears full time. Okay, yeah, that would be awesome, that Dave. If that is the case, mate, that would be a fantastic scoreline to take into the second leg, wouldn't it? So yeah, fingers crossed it's something like that, mate. That would be awesome. So referee is blown for a foul here. Oh yeah, so free kick to Servette. Ball played forward, long up the field, and goes straight to the Rangers goalkeeper. So Rangers now build from the back as they come forward now. Cadwell on the ball as he now plays a long ball out to that far side, switching the play, trying to stretch Servette's formation as now they push up into Servette's half of the field, but Servette quickly coming across to press the ball, forces Rangers to play it back to the centre backs, but now they play it out wide to this near side where there's no more space. Cross comes into the box as it's knocked away, but Cadwell picks it up on the edge of the box. Rangers managing to retain possession there as they work it out to that far side. Now another cross comes into the box as it's knocked away. Now Servette winning the possession midway inside their own half as they play it out to that far side. Real end-to-end game at the minute, guys. Servette now coming into Rangers' half of the field on that far side still as Rangers just get bodies back behind the ball and get themselves back in formation. Now Servette switch the play out to this near side as long ball forward. Questions whether they kept it in play there, but referee giving nothing as Rangers win it back now on this near side as they play a ball over the top, but a bit too much on that and it's gone out of play on this near side for a throw-in. Dave is saying I was with you for the Middlesbrough v Millwall game. You did an England women's and Nigeria women's game. Thank you very much, Dave. Yeah, I recognise your account, mate. I recognise your account. I know I've seen you on the channel before. So great to have you with us tonight, mate. Thank you very much for coming, getting involved. And it's a pleasure to have you part of the Fandom community, mate. So thanks for that, Dave. And yep, hopefully, as you say, will be a good win for Rangers tonight. Servette now knocking the ball out to that far side as just come forward now towards the edge of the Rangers box. Ball crossed in, Rangers knocking it away as Servette pick up the possession on the edge of the box, but Rangers quickly winning it back now as Rangers now try to hit Servette on the counter-attack, but referee awarding a foul there on Lammers. One of the Servette players there grabbing hold of his shirt, and that will be a free kick to Rangers. Ryan saying, come on, Ryan. Kent, ex-Barnsley player. He's not playing for Rangers anymore, mate. He's not playing for Rangers. They let him go. They let him go in the summer. I don't know who he's playing for now. I know last I heard he was still a free agent, but he's not playing for Rangers anymore. They decided to let him go, not renew his contract. So Rangers now on this near side as they come forward. Ball crossed into the box and it's headed behind. And that will be a goal kick to Servette. So, yeah, thanks for that, Ryan. Like I say, mate, he's not at the club anymore. He left in the summer. Be interested to see where he ends up, though. But it's as I said to you before, mate, it's hard to keep up with all the transfer news. So much business, so many players on the move in the summer. It's really difficult to keep up with it all. David saying, where are you from? You sound like you're from either Hull or Barnsley. And who is your team you support? Are you talking to me or are you talking to Ryan, mate? Is that question? Well, I'm not from Yorkshire, mate. I'm a Lancashire lad. I'm a Lancashire lad. Originally from Bolton, mate. Originally. I believe I'm being told I sound like a Yorkshire lad. Good job I'm light-hearted, innit? A lot of Lancashire lads would take offence to that. Isn't calling a Lancashire lad Yorkshire, isn't that the equivalent of calling a Scotsman English? Ball on this near side for Rangers as they come forward now. Ball crossed into the box, and Rangers have scored at the back post. Tapped in. Nice, easy goal for Rangers. Deserts scoring the tap in. Ball crossed in beautifully, and the goalkeeper couldn't do nothing about it as the ball tapped in at the back post, and that gives Rangers a 2-0 lead. So Rangers just coming forward down this near side. Ball was crossed in. Goalkeeper seemed to be in a good position, but I think he got a bit put off there by his own players, and the ball was able to just sneak past him and to the Rangers player there coming in at the back post, and he's all he's done is just literally stood and controlled it into the back of the net. He's not even kicked it. So yeah, Rangers turning the screw early on, 2-0 up, 15 minutes gone. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Ryan Clark saying, I'm Barnsley fan, pal. Yep, Ryan is the Barnsley lad. Yorkshire, proud of it. Ryan Clark saying you should come back to Barnsley. I think that's meant for Ryan Kent, isn't it? I don't know where he's going to end up, mate. I know he was left on a free end of his contract. I think his contract just run out, so Rangers didn't renew it. So ball has gone out behind, and that's going to be a goal kick to Rangers. Dave saying, was talking to you, my Bolton friend. Okay, mate. So, yeah, Dave there having a bit of friendly banter. Thanks for that, Dave. I won't forget that. I won't be forgetting that in any hurry. First time anybody's called me a Yorkshireman. Nothing against Yorkshire folk, but I am proud of where I come from, Lancashire. Cole playing the ball down that far side now as the ball comes into the middle. Rangers winning it back. Now Rangers knock it out wide to this near side as they come forward now into. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing this team's name right. How do you pronounce it? Servco or I'm not sure. Let me quickly have a look. I don't know how you exactly pronounce this team. Servette, that's it. I think it's pronounced Servette. Oh, Rangers with a shot there from distance. Goes wide of the post though. Good effort, but a bit too high and wide, and just goes wide of the far post, but certainly keeps Servette on the back foot. Now Servette on the attack down the middle. As Servette come towards the edge of the Rangers box and they get a shot off, but the goalkeeper with a comfortable save there. So Dave saying yes, 2-0. Absolutely, yeah. Thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, 2-0 to Rangers. Rangers now on the attack down that far side. Let's hope they can get a third, mate. 2-0 wins good, but when it's a European tie, two legs, you want to get as high amount of goals as possible in the first leg, make it impossible for the opposition team. As Rangers now coming forward down that far side, ball crossed into the box as Sevco, Servette, sorry, Servette knocking it away, but Rangers picking it up on the edge of the box as the shot comes in, and a good save there by the goalkeeper. Servette now playing out from the back as the goalkeeper kicks it long out to that far side. Rangers heading it back in the direction it came from as the ball just being nodded about between both teams at the moment in Servette's half of the field before eventually it's gone out on that far side for a throw-in. Ryan saying only problem with Lancashire, not good with football more than cricket. Laugh out loud. What a load of rubbish! What a load of rubbish, mate. Check out where the majority of trophies are, mate, and they're not in Yorkshire. They're in the northwest of England. In the English Football League, you look at where most of the trophies are, mate, over the history of the Football League, and most of the trophies have either gone down south or they've gone to the northwest of England. So I think you need to do a bit of research there, Ryan. Yorkshire isn't as good as football as you like to think, mate. Servette now with a foul on that far side. That's going to be a throw in. Sorry, a free kick. Sorry. Mind about throwing free kick. It was just a 50-50 challenge. Just players coming together there. But Dave saying Peter Kay is my favourite comedian. Awesome. Can't fault you for that, mate. Awesome. Ball crossed in now from the free kick. Knocked away out to this near side. It's Rangers just managing to keep it in before challenge comes in from Servette. And I think that's going to be a foul. Ball has gone out of play, but I think the referee's going to give that as a foul for a shove in the back. I don't know. It's okay. He's good. He is good, Peter Kay. But I don't know. One of my when it comes to comedy, I don't know. I've got a weird, quirky. I've got a quirky. I don't know. In fact, quirky. I say quirky. I've probably got normal guy's humor. What you might call normal guy's humor, if you like. Ball played down the field. Now knocked out to that far side. It's Servette now with the possession, just playing it forward into the Rangers half of the field as Rangers press the ball, but Servette now knocking it out to this near side. Rangers managed to intercept it as they now try to relieve pressure, but Servette challenging for it, but Rangers managed to come away with it. Now they knock the ball up towards the halfway line and Servette challenge, but the Rangers play there, Catwell, and come in with a challenge from behind, and the Servette player has gone to ground. So yeah, Cartwell going to have to watch it there. But yeah, talking about comedians, guys, I don't know. I like Sam. I do like Peter Kay, although I like quite a few other comedians as well. I like Lee Evans. He's quite good. I'll tell you one to check out that you guys might not be familiar with. He's a comedian, but he's a comedian singer. But he's funny. But that's just like I say, it's guys' humour. It's guys' humour. But yeah, one to check out is Peter Kay. Sorry, not Peter Kay. What I'm getting confused. What's he called now? Kevin Wilson. Sorry, Kevin Wilson. I'm getting confused there. Kevin Wilson, Australian comedian. Very funny if you're a guy. But you've got to have open-minded. It's very adult-minded comedy for for men more than women, I would say. So thanks for that, Dave. Dave also saying Ryan Kent left Rangers for Fenerbahce in Turkey. Yeah, I knew he left Rangers. I didn't know which club he'd gone to, but I did say earlier that he left Rangers. Joey saying hi guys, mate. How you doing? How's it going, Joey? Welcome to the show, mate. Pleasure to have you with us. Hope you're having a good day. Or hope you've had a good day, should I say. We got the gas noise back now, Joey. So fitted it. We got it. Got the new one came the other day. As I told you, fitted it yesterday. Seems to be working okay. So hopefully no more problems with it. Fingers crossed. But yeah, welcome to the show, Joey. Ball gone out on this near side now for a throw in. So yeah, Rangers with a throw in deep inside their own half on this near side. So yeah, nice one, Joey. Good to see you, mate. Always great to see you. And thank you for that. Ryan saying, hey up, Joey. Nice one, Ryan. And Dave saying, most of the cups are up north, mainly in Manchester. Yeah, I know, mate. I know. I like that quality. Absolutely. The Rangers just in a challenge there, but the referee, I'm not sure which way he's given this actually. Oh, he's giving it to Servette. So Servette now with a free kick. Ball played forward into the Rangers box as it's knocked away. Now Rangers winning it outside the box. They've got a perfect chance now to hit Servette on the counter attack as they come forward now into the Servette half of the field. Oh, just running into bodies there. Servette just managing to get bodies back behind the ball in the nick of time. But Rangers have managed to keep possession as they play it back to the halfway line now and build again. Challenge comes in there from Servette, and the referee's going to give a foul. Why do something as stupid as that right in front of the referee? Stupid challenge to make. Absolutely stupid. So it's going to be a free kick for Rangers. This in a very dangerous position. Well, actually, it is in a dangerous position, but um, might be a little bit too far out, guys. I think this might be like 40 yards from goal. Um, Possibly a bit more. Let's just see. Wait for the cameraman to zoom out and see exactly where it is on the pitch. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Top man, thanks for that. And Ryan saying, which one, United or City? Well, there's plenty of clubs in the northwest that'll let you see trophies, Ryan. If you starve the trophies over there in Yorkshire, mate. There's one that was added to Bolton's trophy cabinet last year. Might have failed the playoffs, but at least we added silverware to our trophy cabinet. There's quite a few over in Liverpool as well, few in Manchester. Even Blackburn's got a couple. Sorry, I gotta have a laugh for that one. That's good. Ball played down this near side now by Rangers. Servette intercept it as they clear it up the field now, looking to try and catch Rangers out as they just managed to knock the ball back up the field. Now Rangers picking it up in the centre of the park as they play it back to the centre backs. Um, David saying Peter Kay is on par with my second favourite, Jimmy Carr. Right, Jimmy Carr. Yeah, I haven't listened to a lot of Jimmy Carr to be fair, but yeah, mate, Jeff, definitely. If you like comedy, I don't know. It depends what kind of comedy you like, but if you like comedy and you're a guy and you're a normal guy like guy humor, if you like laddie humor, definitely check out Kevin Wilson. Absolutely honest, but you've got to be a lad to appreciate it because it's it's funny, but it's very, very laddie humour. So yeah, but I would recommend any of you guys that like laddie humour, go and check that out. Kevin Wilson. His actual title is called Kevin Bloody Wilson. Corner comes in now from Servette on that far side. It's knocked away. Servette picking up the pieces further up the field as they knock it back out to that far side. Now another cross comes into the box. Servette knocking it uh, back out to that far side. Now Rangers pick up the possession. Can they make the most of this now as they look to try and hit Servette on the counter attack? But Servette just managing to cut out that ball played forward there. And Servette now build again as they come forward, looking to get in behind. But Rangers managing to intercept that and play it back to the goalkeeper. Real end-to-end game at the moment, guys, as the ball eventually bounces out on this near side for throwing to Servette, just close to the halfway line, just inside their own half. So they take it quickly, playing it back to the centre backs. Joey's saying, hi, Ryan. How are you doing? Yeah, laugh out loud. Just read your comment about Lancashire. No good at football. What you drinking, mate? Ball down. I'm sorry, guys. You're giving me reason to use it. Ball down this near side for Rangers, but Servette challenging for the ball, winning it back now, playing it long up the field, and it's gone out for another throw into Rangers midway inside their own half. So yeah, thanks for that, Joey. And Ryan's saying, not 7 up tonight. No, mate. No, it's not. No, it's not. The ball out. Wait, still waiting for this throw in here. I think we're going to have a substitution here for Rangers. So Joey liking that. Oh, so that they're almost getting in behind the Rangers defence, but not sure what the referee's blown the whistle for here. If it's offside, I think it's offside. I think it's offside. He's given offside there. I think. Rangers now with a free kick midway inside their own half, taken it short and played all the way back to the goalkeeper. But now Rangers build from the back as they play the ball forward. Now coming towards the halfway line as they push up the field now. Rangers really need to go for another goal though to kill this game off. Um, so thanks, Joey. David saying Ryan Clark, welcome, mate. Ball's played down this near side and goes out of play. Rangers just gone off the boil a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Don't want to see him sit back now. They've got this 2-0 lead. Let's hope that that's not why they're just dropping off a little bit in the last 5 minutes. Might be just that just catching their breath a minute before they go again. Hopefully, the manager certainly will encourage them at half time for go for more goals. So yeah, Brian saying thanks, Dave. Dave saying I hope Ali McCoist scores. Well, unless there's a new Ali McCoist, mate, I think he's a bit too old to be. He's not. He's too old to even play now, isn't he? Oh, am I just thinking of the old Ali McCoist? I'm not aware of a new young Ali McCoist, but there may be one uh, in the Rangers team that I'm not aware of. I think that's a bit of a joke there from Dave with the laughing faces. But, yeah, Ali McCoist, a legend of the game, big Rangers fan as well, isn't he? So I'm sure he's probably there at the stadium tonight or watching in a studio somewhere, punditing or something. So Servette with a throw in on this near side, midway inside their own half. David saying Ryan Clark, Man United have the most, about 19 more than City. It's actually not that many more than City, actually, now. I think, oh, Servette with a shot from the edge of the box there, but the goalkeeper making a good save. Actually, Dave, I think it's less than that, mate. I think it's less than that now. I think City have got something like seven titles, seven Premier League titles, and I think United are on about 19 or 20. So City are actually starting to close the gap on United. To be fair, mate, all over the top now for Rangers as they knock it out to this near side. Now coming forward, Servette pressing the ball, forcing Rangers to pass it back to their defensive line, and now Rangers knocking the ball out to that far side as they build from the halfway line. And so we can have another Rangers goal before the half-time break. As Rangers now just knocking it about on that far side, but it's challenged by Servette and it's gone out for a throw-in. So, yep, thanks, Dave. Ryan saying, all right, cool. Well, at least Ryan's taking it in good humour. Good stuff, mate. Ryan Clark saying, I like Roy. Roy Keane, yeah, I'm a big fan of Roy Keane, if that's who you're talking about, mate. Yeah, I really do like Roy Keane. Proper old school, no nonsense guy. Rangers now playing the back ball back to safety as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And now Rangers can build again as they play it forward now, coming towards the halfway line. Servette coming to press the ball, but Rangers just knocking it about at the moment, just inside their own half. As they try to, I think they're trying to get Servette to come out of their own half here. They're just, yep. Now Rangers on the move down that far side as the now ball crossed towards the box and oh, can he get the shot off? And he does, but it's wide of the post. And I don't think it took a deflection, but good idea there by Rangers. They were sitting on the halfway line, knocking the ball about, and then Servette came to chase the ball, pressing it from the front, and Rangers just basically moved from the halfway line and started knocking it back about and moved back. They basically just moved the ball back as they were knocking it about, which sucked Servette to come out more. And then Rangers very quickly moved the ball out to that far side and got on the attack in rapid fashion. I think just identifying there maybe a little bit that to get in behind the Servette defence, they need to try and get Servette to come out of their own half as Servette's keeping themselves compact. Now Rangers winning it back as they've got the opportunity now to hit Servette on the counter attack. Can they get the shot off? Ball played in, and he's just missed it wide. Oh, it's just gone wide of that far post. How did he miss that? No pressure, only the goalkeeper to beat, and he scuffed it wide of that far post. Oh, really disappointing that. Awesome opportunity for Rangers to make it 3-0. Well, he was under a little bit of pressure from a defender, but he was in the box. He didn't need to worry about the defender putting the challenge in. If the defender had put the challenge in there, it would have been a penalty. So he should have just concentrated on getting his shot accurate. But unfortunately, he seemed to allow the defender to just put him off a little bit, and that was enough to knock the ball wide of that post. So now the ball played long up the field as Servette pick it up now midway inside Rangers half, knocking it out wide to that far side as they come into the box now, managing to get the shot off, but it's high and over the bar, and that will be a goal kick to Rangers. So just coming up to 38 and a half minutes gone, guys. Still Rangers 2, Servette 0. So, yeah, thanks, Ryan. Dave, saying I. Okay, I'm not going to read that, Dave. But yeah, thanks for that, mate. A bit of banter there from Dave. I like the fact that at least you're shielding the bad language, mate. So yeah, thanks for that. Although I'm trying to keep the language to a minimum because obviously we want to appeal to all fans. So yeah, but like that, Dave. Um, Ryan saying Leeds fall apart again. Laugh out loud. Are they losing? Are the Leeds losing? They are playing tonight, aren't they? Um, uh, Joey saying, laugh out loud, Dave. Take it you like Kevin Wilson. He's cool. I know. Yeah, absolutely. So, Joey, do you know Kevin Wilson then? Awesome. I wasn't sure if you guys would know him. Um, Rangers now playing the ball out to this near side. Ball played forward up towards the halfway line as Rangers now with the possession. So thanks for that, Joey. Switch saying, I'm a Servette fan. Okay, how's it going, Switch? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us. Sorry, I missed your previous message because it doesn't look a positive comment. So, but yeah, welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us. Hope you're having a good day. So thanks for that switch. David is saying, I bought a brand new TV to watch this season's Premier League games. Got it out of the box. No leads. I'm giving you applause for that because that's a good one. That that's a good one. We don't know what's going on here, guys. The referee has stopped play, and the commentators don't even seem to know why he stopped play. I think it's for handball. Yeah, it's a handball in the box. This could be a penalty to Servette. Um, this could be a penalty to Servette. Ball crossed in, headed on by Rangers, and one of the Rangers players has put his arm up like that, and the ball looks to have deflected off his arm. Penalty to Servette. Oh, well, there you go, guys. Penalty to Servette, eh? Ryan saying Man United both bottled after FA Cup last season. To be, well, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, that's a fair criticism, Ryan. So there's a bit of handbags going on at the minute, guys, in the box. Thanks for that, Ryan. Yeah, although I think that's not a trophy that United too bothered about. Joey saying, laugh out loud, Dave. Thanks for that, Joey. And Stevie saying, welcome, Switch. Nice one, Stevie. Top man. Thanks, mate. Ryan Clark saying Roy Chubby Brown. Yeah, right. Roy Chubby Brown, great comedian, but unfortunately, he's not fashionable anymore in this day and age. He is to guys like me, but unfortunately, today's society is discriminating against Roy Chubby Brown, and it's an absolute disgrace. Banned from playing in Lancashire, and also banned from playing in certain places in Blackpool as well. Absolute disgrace. Um, but yeah, he is a great comedian. Thanks for that, Ryan. Joey's saying, yeah, mate, found him on YouTube. Have you heard his daughter? She's just as good. Yeah, I've heard his daughter, mate. Yeah, I've heard his daughter. Absolutely. Mate, I've got Kevin Wilson's album. Servette scored from the penalty, smashing it into this near side of the net, and that gives Servette a goal. So work to do for Rangers as we're just coming up towards 44 minutes gone, guys, and it's currently Rangers 2, Servette 1. But yeah, I have heard his daughter. I've not listened to loads of her, but yeah, I've heard some of the songs she's sung. Rangers now knocking the ball out to that far side as they come forward now into Servette's half of the field. Servette quickly nicking it back as they now come attacking down that far side. Rangers winning it back now, midway inside their own half. Still all on that far side as Servette press the ball. Rangers managing to keep it, but Servette eventually winning it back, playing it back to the centre backs. Now Servette with a long ball forward, looking to get in behind, but Rangers have managed to head it back in the direction it came from. As now Rangers on the attack. Can they get the third goal as they come towards the box? Oh, and the shot there just snatched away from his toes as the ball deflected out to that far side. Now Rangers picking it up again as attempted shot comes in and it deflects off one of the Servette defenders and goes straight to the Servette goalkeeper. So, yep. So, have you just found him on YouTube, Joey? Have you heard of him before? Or have you just gone and looked for him? Rangers now with the ball midway inside their own half as they play it forward now. And ball knocked over the top by Servette as it goes back to the Rangers goalkeeper. Now Rangers build again from the back, knocking the ball out to that far side. 4 minutes added on time, guys, at the end of this first half. Now Rangers on the attack down that far side as Servette come across to challenge for it, winning it back. Now Servette trying to relieve the pressure on their own goal as they push forward up the field. Now Rangers with the ball on the halfway line as they play it all the way back to the goalkeeper now. And Rangers come forward. Servette challenging for it, but Rangers managing to keep possession. As just had a double foul here. Now the referee has blown for the foul, so it's going to be a free kick to Rangers. Pretty much bang on the halfway line. Dave say Man United 68 in all. City have 32 in all. I can name them for all for you if you like. Okay, mate. Okay, Dave. Well, I wasn't thinking of total trophies. I was just thinking of league trophies. To be fair, um, so yeah, how many? If that's 68 in total, then so that's a good. That's a really good record. Definitely a good record. Watching an interesting documentary last night, guys, on Netflix. You guys want to check it out? Really good about the Football Association when it founded. Quite good. Really, really enjoyable to watch. Actually, um, definitely worth a watch if you get chance, guys. I think if I remember right, I can't remember the name. I think it's called The English Game. But definitely worth checking it out, guys. Quite interesting. It's not a documentary. It's more of a drama, but it is like documented fact, like kind of slash drama. But definitely worth a watch, guys, if you get the chance. Definitely quite interesting. Tells the story about of the how the origins of the FA and some of the challenges faced by the northern teams, the mill teams, particularly Blackburn and Darwin. Really good insight, guys, into dates back to 1879, I think. So, yeah, definitely worth a watch if you get a chance, guys. But yeah, no worries, Dave. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks, but no need to name them all. I was actually just talking about league titles myself, mate. So I wasn't thinking about Carabao Cups, League Cups, Champions League, that kind of thing. Um, but yeah, let's be honest. If we're going to talk about the biggest trophies uh, in the football world, as much as fans don't like to hear it, we have to give massive respect to Liverpool because they are the UK club that have achieved the most outside of UK football, and they're also up there with the top honours as well inside UK football. So, you know, that's why what Ryan said was a bit foolish, really, because you've got two of the most successful clubs in the English game in the Northwest. So how can he come out with a stupid comment like that about Yorkshire having more? What was it? He said Yorkshire more trophies or something. I can't remember now. But a bit of a mad comment. But thanks for that, Dave. Joey saying found him a few years ago, mate. Ah, right. Okay, Joey. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, can't beat it. Can't beat a bit of Kevin Wilson, mate. Um, quality. And yeah, I like the fact that you're good to hear. Me and you've got a lot in common by the sounds of it, Joey. Sounds like we have a similar humour, mate. David saying Kevin Bloody Wilson, Roy Chubby Brown, Jethro, Jethro, Jimmy Jones, all class. Oh, sorry, all class actors in their field of comedy. Absolutely, yep. Well deserved. Well said, Dave. Absolutely, totally agree with you there, mate. Totally agree with you. Yep, definitely. I'm sure there's one or two there that we're probably overlooking as well. I'm trying to think. Um, but yep, spot on. Can't argue with it. Although I can't be. I know Jimmy Jones, but I've never heard of Jethro. Who's Jethro? I'll have to look that one up. But I've never heard of him. But I've heard of Jimmy Jones, and obviously I know Roy Chubby Brown very well. My dad used to be a big fan of Roy Chubby Brown, and yeah, yeah, I'm not familiar with Jethro. I'll have to look him up. But nice one, Dave. Well said, mate. And yeah, Dave just correcting the type error there. So yeah, no worries, Dave. Thanks for that, mate. Easy done, mate. I do it all the time on social media. With the buttons being so small, it's so easy. And sometimes the stupid spell correct presumes that you mean another word. So it's easy done, mate. Nice one, Dave. Though appreciate you correcting that for us, mate. Um, so, guys, let's quickly go and see how we the match stats look for that first half. So hopefully the microphone's coming good. Obviously, just only the second night we used it. We had a few little teething problems with it last night, but hopefully it's working fine tonight. Let me know, guys, if you're hearing me okay and the sound effects sound okay to you. So, let's quickly bring this up on the screen. Just bear with me a second. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to bring up the match stats for you guys. So just bear with me a second, guys. Here we go. Should be coming on your screen now. Don't worry if you can't read it. I will read it out to you if you're listening in on a small device like a phone. So there you go, guys. There it is for you to analyze. But as I say, I'll read it out to you. So here's how it went in the first half. Total shots: 10 for Rangers, for Servette. Shots on target: 3 for Rangers, 4 for Servette. Possession: 65% for Rangers, 35 for Servette. Possessed passes: 289 passes for Rangers, 159 for Servette. Pass accuracy, Rangers 82%, Servette 70%. Fouls 7 for Rangers, 6 against Servette. Yellow cards, only 1 given against Servette. No red cards for either side. Offsides, 1 against Servette. And corners, none for Rangers, 2 for Servette. So there you go, guys. That's how the first half went in numbers. Keep comments coming, guys. We'll come back to the chat in a moment. Let's quickly see how the results are going on around the grounds. We've got other games going on tonight, guys. So let's quickly see how those games are going. And I'll read them out to you. So here we go, guys. Halftime results in the EFL Cup, which is the Carabao Cup. You guys might know it better as the English League Cup. Here's the first round. North. It's currently halftime in all of these games. It's currently Leeds 0, Shrewsbury Town 1, Burton Albion 0, Leicester City 1, Wimbledon 0, Coventry City 1, Bristol City 2, Oxford United 1, Cardiff City 2, Colchester United 2, Ipswich Town 1, Bristol Rovers 0. So there you go, guys. That's how it's going so far in the EFL Cup games. In the Champions League qualifiers, as we know, it's currently 2-1 here to Rangers against Servette. In the other qualifiers, guys, Panathinaikos still 0-0 with Marseille. Slavan Bratislavovic currently 2-1 down to Maccabi Haifa. So, yeah, those are the other Champions League qualifiers. We also got Europa League qualifiers going on tonight, guys, as AEK Lanak drew earlier with Maccabi Tel Aviv 1-1. Also, game that's going on now, 10 minutes remaining in this one. KAA Ghent 5-0 up against Pogan Sesnich, I think that's called. Only 10 minutes remaining in those games. There's also loads of FA Cup qualifiers going on tonight, guys, in non-league, but we're getting no results for those as of yet. So there you go, guys. I think that brings you, that brings you bang up to date with all the games in the UK and relevant in Europe. So let's go back to the chat. So thanks for that, Dave. Dave also saying there is also an Australian comedian, looks like a biker. He's funny as hell. Okay, right. Well, what's he called, mate? I don't know if you guys remember that angry kid. Do you remember that? A few years back. That was a cartoon comedy thing. That was quite funny. Um, Light humor, if you like, but light adult humor. Angry Kid. Did you see it? Did you guys see it? Do you remember it? It was like a little cartoon clip that came out. It was about 10 years ago, I think. But it was really popular for a very short period of time. And then as quick as it popped up and was popular, it just disappeared again. Not a comedian, but it was comedy. Quite funny. But let me know if you guys remember that. But yep, Dave, would love to know what his name is. I actually do love bikes. I'm a big bike fan. I love motocross and enduro, that kind of stuff. I also got a lot of friends that are into super bikes as well. I do like super bikes, but I prefer enduro riding rather than road riding. But a lot of my pals are mega into super bikes. So obviously, I've been around big bikes most of my adult life. A lot of my friends have got big bikes. I've had some interesting bikes, not as big as some of my mates, but that's because, like I say, I'm more interested in the enduro rather than the big 1000cc super bikes. Joey is saying, "Angry Kid, gosh, yeah, that's going back some. Laugh out loud was funny. I know it was, Joey, wasn't it? It was. It was stupid, but it was funny, wasn't it? I know. I don't know whether we should call the channel Football Fandom UK. We should call it Reminiscent, Reminisce Fandom Community. We're always reminiscing, aren't we, Joey? But yeah, absolutely. See, definitely. We got a few things in common, Joey. Definitely, mate. Do you remember that, Dave? Do you remember the angry kid thing, mate? I'm not sure if you. Depends where you are in the world. It might have just been a UK thing, but I'm getting the impression Dave is somewhere outside the UK, so he might not have come across it. Um, but yeah, that was funny, as you say, Joey. So we got some interesting games tomorrow, guys. I'm gonna be if I'm streaming tomorrow, I'm considering whether to do a long stream tomorrow because there's no way for me to break up the games, unfortunately. So I'm considering whether to do a match watch along double. Um, as we got both Hearts playing in the Europa League tomorrow and also Hibs playing in the Europa Conference League. I think it's Hearts are playing in Europa League or it's the Conference League. I can't remember now. But they're all both playing. Uh, Hibs kicking off. I think it's Hearts kick off at 6 o'clock and Hibs kick off at 7:30. So the games that are going to overlap each other. So it's going to potentially be a really, really long stream. But not to worry, not to worry. Um, hopefully, I'll have a few of the regular fandom community drop in, and that'll help pass the stream a little bit. Get through it, like I say. Don't mind the doubles, guys. Just after I've been at work all day, it's gonna be a marathon. That it's gonna feel like a very long night, but not to worry. We got to do what we got to do to get the channel moving in the right direction, which is what we've been working towards for the last few months. But yeah, there's some Europa League qualifiers tomorrow, Europa Conference League qualifiers. Um, Loads of games in the Europa Conference League for qualifiers tomorrow. Let's just have a look. I'm just checking which one it is that Hearts are in. I can't remember. Yep, it was actually the Conference League, isn't it? Do you know I don't understand this Conference League? This Conference League's they're putting more teams in this Conference League and less teams in the Europa League. So what is the point of it? The Europa League used to have the majority of the teams in it, but it's like they've shrunk the Europa League to make to accommodate the Conference League because you want to see all these teams that are playing in it compared to the Europa League qualifiers. So just having a look, Lincoln. So yeah, there's quite a couple of UK clubs playing in it tomorrow, guys. Um, Lincoln Red Imps playing away at Balkany. If you don't know, Lincoln Red Imps are their Welsh club. Hibernian at home to Luzern, um, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And Hearts' first game in the Europa Conference League qualifiers um, is away against Rosenborg. Tricky one that for Hearts. Sorry, guys, I'm just double checking if there is any other UK clubs in this. There should be a Northern Irish club in it somewhere. Derry City playing Tobola Costania. That's real strange. I don't understand why I'm not seeing a Northern Irish club in this fixture list for the Europa Conference League. They can't have all been knocked out already. Well, no, not seeing one. Not seeing one, guys. So we should be back on the way in a moment, guys. As the reserve players just coming off the pitch as we wait. Rangers back on the field now. Servette just coming out of their huddle. Servette just had a huddle, team huddle there. Oh, so we're back underway. Ball knocked out to that far side. Now Rangers knock it out to this near side, and it's gone straight out of play. So that'll be a throw into Servette. I'm sorry, guys, I forgot to change that. My bad. Second. There we go. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. There we go. Um, how's it going, Minnie? Minnie's dropping in saying, "Evening, all. How you doing, Minnie? Welcome to the show. Good to see you." I wasn't sure if you fell out with me over the slip up the other day. Obviously, I accidentally deleted your comments the other day because I got quite frustrated with the hater in the chat. So my apologies for that minute. It was a simple accident, mate. But yeah, good to have you with us. Hope you're doing okay. Good to see you, Hebs, into the next round of the Europa League, mate. Did you go to the game the other day? I presume you might have been there. Really good game that. We watched it the other day. They did well. So yeah, good to have you with us, Minnie. Welcome to the show. And like I said, let us know if you went to that Hibs game the other day for the Europa League. What a game. Loads of goals in that. So Rangers now on the attack down that far side as they play the ball back into the middle. Joey's saying, come on, Rangers. Absolutely, yeah. Fingers crossed they can get a couple more goals in this second half as they play the ball now out to this near side. So cheers for that, Joey. And Joey also saying, hi, Minnie, how's you? Nice one, Joey. Thank you, mate. Awesome. Thank you very much. Always appreciate the positivity, mate. Rangers now with the ball on this near side as they try to work through the press there from Servette. Servette managed to win it back and just stop the ball going out of play as they now kick the ball back up to the halfway line. Rangers intercept it. It's Cartwell now with the ball in the centre of the park. Strong challenge comes in and it's gone to ground. So that's going to be a free kick for Rangers in a pretty good position, actually, guys. I'd say probably about maybe about, I don't know, looks to be about 20, 27, 28 yards away from goal. Quite central. Where Rangers can take full advantage of this. So, yeah, nice one, Joey. Millsard, how are you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Millsard saying, hey up, everyone. How are you doing, Millsard? Welcome to the show. Good to see you, mate. Hope you've had a good day and hope you're not um, too frustrated with the football from yesterday. Ball crossed in and it's a poor one as it goes behind there for a goal kick. But yeah, welcome to the show, Millsard. How are you doing? And did you go to the game yesterday, mate? I know you think you said you was at the game, I think, didn't you, for Wigan? Did you say? Joey saying, hi, Millsard. How's you? Nice one, Joey. Awesome, mate. So, right, goal kick now for Servette. Mini saying, yeah, was at both games. One good, one awful. My long season has begun. Yeah, it is. It is, Mini. It's always a long season for you guys, mate. Um, Obviously, Scottish football always starts earlier than everyone else. But yeah, thanks that minute. And It's good, mate. It's good because I know that you were frustrated, I think, with the season ending last season. So I think you were one eager to get the football back. So plenty of football coming for you, Minnie. And I'm fingers crossed, mate. I am fingers crossed that that Hibs make it to the group stages. Really want to see you guys qualify for that group stage. Another tricky tie to get through, but hopefully you guys can do that and get into that group stage would be fantastic for Scottish football, but also for the club as well. Get some extra revenue coming in that would be a massive booster. Hibs and both Hibs and Hearts, if both Edinburgh clubs can make it. So yeah, thanks for that minute, and good to hear that you're doing well and you've been getting to some games, mate. Hope you haven't been working too hard. Dave saying that Australian comedian is called Steve Hughes. Look him up. I will do, mate. Yeah, I will. I'll definitely check him out when I get chance. Steve Hughes. So like, yep. So like Mark Hughes, but Steve instead of Mark. So yeah, I should be able to remember that. Ball over the top for Rangers, and it's knocked out to this near side. It didn't get over the top. That's going to be. Yeah, Servette were trying to get the ball in, up and over the that defensive wall, but didn't quite manage it. Ball gone out on this near side. Now it's a corner to Servette. Corner comes in, knocked away at the near post, and that goes straight back out for another corner. So thanks, Dave. Yep, thanks, mate. Appreciate that. I'll definitely try to check him out. Minimo saying, "Hey, hiya, Joey Millsard. Yeah, all well. Is Nat around tonight?" Um, minute just saying, Millsard is is Maloney still your manager this season? Okay, that one for Millsard. Thanks, minute. Joey saying not seen that for a few days. He might still be on holiday. Yeah, he was on holiday, wasn't he, last time we checked. When he coming back at the weekend, so he might have just been busy coming back from his holiday. Ball on that far side, crossed into the box as it's knocked away. Ball's gone out on this near side for throwing to Rangers. Oh, we've got another stoppage here. So another free kick here for Servette inside their own half. Ball kicked long up into the Rangers half as Rangers head it back in the direction it came from. Now Rangers get the ball down as they work the ball out to that far side. Servette pick up the loose possession there as Rangers managed to clear it down that far side. So yeah, nice one, Joey. And Servette now with the ball on the halfway line, playing it into the middle, but it's Rangers that picked it up now as they come charging forward down the middle, knocking it out to this near side, but then playing it back into the centre. Can they get a shot off here? But they knock it wide again. Ball crossed in, and a shot comes in. Good save there by the goalkeeper as it deflects out to that far side for a corner to Rangers. But really nice spell of play there by Rangers, and we've got to give credit there for the goalkeeper being switched on. Minimo saying, cheers, Joey. I'll catch up with him on here at some point. Okay, minute. Well, I presume he didn't want to. I presume maybe not wanted to talk about that the other day, minute, as I apologised about it. Like I say, it was a mistake, but I was sticking up for you at the time, mate. Maybe you didn't recognise that, but one of the haters that came in the other day was having making disrespectful comments towards you, which is why I reacted. But it's done in it. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Dave is saying, I was at Millwall v Reading last night. Brilliant game for Reading. Uh, from a Millwall fan. Ah, okay then, mate. Thanks for that, Dave. Yeah, massive respect to you for that, mate. Don't get many fans acknowledging how well the opposition play. So, yeah, top man, Dave. I like that. Oh, ball. That's a good ball. Just showing the replay that attempt there by Rangers. It was a really good play. Inches, guys, inches. I don't know what the referee's doing here. Well, Rangers wasting that corner. So we've got a foul on this near side. So that's going to be a free kick to Servette. Servette now will take the free kick. Out on this near side, close to the corner flag, deep inside their own half. Ball kick long up the field as both sets of players challenging for it on this near side. So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Minimo saying, how's Kevin Nesbitt doing at Millwall? Is he starting games? Um, I don't know, Minnie. I don't know. You'd probably be better asking Ben that, mate, to be honest. Ben, we did do one Millwall game the other day, but I didn't really take too much notice of players. Still trying to concentrate on the commentary minute at the moment. But Ben might be able to tell you if he's playing, how much game time he's getting. He was in earlier, mate, but I don't think he's in at the moment. But yeah, I'm sure Ben will give you an answer to that. He may pop back in, I don't know, mate, but I know he was in earlier. So thanks for that, Mini. Sorry, I can't answer that. Joey's saying, sorry, guys, going to pop out and pick the kids up. Catch up soon. Cheers, guys. Bye. Well, thank you, Joey. Always appreciate your fantastic support, mate. Top man, thank you. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening, mate. And hopefully the youngsters don't stress you out too much. Thank you, Joey. Top man. Always appreciate you coming getting involved, mate. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening and safe journey. I know it's probably only local. You're going picking the kids up, but yeah, safe travels, mate. And catch you soon, Joey. Top man, thank you. Ball played down that far side by Servette, crossed into the box, but Rangers pick up the possession as they now play the ball back into the centre of the field, knocking it out wide to this near side as they now push up into the Servette half of the field. Servette seeing it out on this near side as they just knock it out of play. That will be a throw into Rangers midway inside Servette's half of the field. Rangers take the throw in quickly. Ball played back to the halfway line. Now Rangers knocking it out to that far side and then back inside. Come on, Rangers. We need a third one here. So cheers, Joey. Dave saying Minimo. He started against Middlesbrough, but in the cup game last night he was a sub. In the pre-season he was on fire. Scored 5-1 hat trick. Ah, right, nice one, Dave. Thanks for that, mate. Yeah, that sounds like he's doing well, doesn't it? Yeah, that's Nesbitt, the lad that I think Minnie said. I think she weren't too happy about him moving to Millwall. Didn't he used to be a Hibs player? Rangers now with the ball on this near side. On Servette winning it now as they come forward now down this near side, playing it deep into Rangers' half as they come forward now towards the edge of the box. But Cartwell with a challenge there, and he's actually injured himself in that challenge. On Servette now with a red card from that. So Servette down to 10 men. I thought that Cartwell had injured himself with that, to be fair, guys, but we didn't see the full impact of the challenge. See the replay. Oh, what is he doing? Oh, it's David Doolin with a second yellow. So he's got sent off for getting two yellows. It's not actually a straight red. Um, so yeah, thanks for that, Dave. John Kerr. How's it going, John? Welcome to Football Fan Den UK. Good to have you with us, mate. John Kerr saying, "What? No way! Is it a yellow? Uh, you mean the challenge? I don't know. I presume you're talking about this challenge with Catwell, Campwell. But I think his momentum took him into it. To be fair, mate, if we're going to give an honest assessment of it, we have to keep constructive criticism. Yes, we want Rangers to win, of course we do, but we want sport and conduct as well. And I think his momentum took him into that, made it look worse than what it actually was, mate. To be fair, but yeah, thanks for that, John Kerr. You're entitled to your opinion, mate. Thank you for sharing it. Rangers now get us back underway. As they play the ball forward up to the halfway line. Now knocking it out to that far side as they come forward now, playing it into the middle. And it's now ball crossed out to this near side as an attempted cross comes in, but it's blocked off by Servette, and that's gone out on this near side for a throw into Rangers. So thanks for that, John. Thanks for that, mate. John saying Campwell. Okay, mate. I'm not going to repeat that. We tried to keep conversation clean, but I get your point, mate. I get your point. Thanks for that, John. Yeah, it was a bit rash challenge, wasn't it, mate? But yeah, appreciate you sharing your thoughts with us, John. Thanks for that, mate. And as I say, welcome to Fanden. Dave saying, yeah, that's right. From Hibs to Millwall. Thanks. Thank you, Mini Mo. Nice one, Dave. Yeah, I remember Mini talking about it last season. So goalkeeper kicks the ball long up the centre of the field as Rangers pick it up now, midway inside their own half. Now knocked out to that far side by Rangers. As they play it back into the centre. And now out wide to this near side as they come forward now. Ball crossed into the box, headed away by Servette. As Rangers now reacquire possession, keeping the pressure on as they knock it out wide to this near side. David saying John Kerr, Norwich lost and Rangers gain with Cantwell. Yeah, yeah, I got to agree with that, Dave. Yeah, definitely, mate. I think Norwich missing him, but as you say, massive, massive signing for Rangers. Let's hope he can find his best form up there and do really well. But yeah, got to agree with that, mate. Thank you for that, Dave. I'm sure Norwich very disappointed to lose him, to be honest. John Kerr saying das Boot, Cantwell. Um, okay, John. I quite like that. Bit of German there. Are you German, mate, or do you just like using a bit of the language? We're about to see substitution here for Servette. John saying Haas. Is that not meant to be do Haas? just that all that reminds me of is Ramstein. Du hast es ja how's it go now? Du hast es Praga or something like that, if I remember correctly. Rangers now with the ball on that far side. Another strong challenge comes in there from Servette, and that's going to be a free kick to Rangers, I think. Rangers just about to make a substitution as well, guys. Dave saying, haha, John Kerr has me clueless. Yeah, he's just speaking a little bit of, yeah, he's doing, just speaking a little bit of German and with his comments. Nothing. I am learning a bit of German myself, but I'm not fluent in it at the moment. So free kick now for Rangers. Ball played forward down that far side as Rangers picking up the possession and knocking it forward, but it's deflected out. And that will be a throw into Rangers midway inside their own half on the far side of the pitch. So now Servette coming forward down this near side. Minnie saying, cheers, Dave. Hope he does well for you. Okay, thanks, Minnie. I'm sure you do well. Ball on that far side now as Servette just managing to keep it in. John Kerr saying, win a trophy. Win a trophy. That doesn't mean win a trophy in German. Das Boot. Das Boot to me means U-boat. I know I'm still learning German, but I'm sure that's what Das Boot means. U-boat. Rangers now playing out from the back. They come forward now to halfway line. Bring it into Servette's half, knocking it out wide to this near side. Rangers just content at the moment to keep possession. Really need to get a third goal if they can, though. Now Rangers playing the ball forward, knocking it out wide to that far side. As the ball crossed in now, knocked away by the goalkeepers. Rangers pick it up now, midway inside Servette's half, knocking it out wide to this near side. Servette coming across to press the ball. Oh, Campbell there with an attempted shot, but it's gone behind. That'll be a goal kick. It's just over hit it there. So thanks for that, John. Dave saying Minimo, so do I have a nice evening. You do, mate. You do, mate. Yeah, absolutely. I always wish you guys the best. Um, so thanks for that, Dave. Dave Shield also saying I can't speak. I can speak a few words, a few German words that I will not mutter here. Well, thank you for that, Dave. Top man, thank you, mate. Yeah, I like the language, mate. I'm very interested in German history and European history. So obviously Germany's been a big part of the history of Europe. So I've ended up learning quite a bit as well, and I quite actually like the language. I do find it quite fascinating because apparently, so I've been told. I don't know how true it is, but apparently the German language is actually evolved from the English language. So I don't know if it's true, but I have been told that, and I have actually heard it in documentaries as well, where there's claims that it's evolved from the English language. Apparently, some of the German words very similar in English. So yeah, but always found it quite an interesting language, mate. So we've got a corner on this near side for Rangers. Tavernier to take it. And there seems to be a bit of confusion there. Now, eventually, Tavernier with a ball crossed into the box. It's knocked towards goal as the goalkeeper manages to get a hand to that. Rangers picking it up on the edge of the box. Another shot comes in and it's deflected away out to that far side as Rangers get the throw in taken quickly as now Rangers play it back in play and oh, missed time pass on that far side and it's gone out of play for throw into Servette. So we're just coming up to 70 minutes gone, guys. You're just joining us, Rangers 2, Servette 1. So yeah, thanks for that, Dave. John Kerr saying a penalty and 10 men. Uh, yep. Well, it's not just the 10 men. That player will be missing from the next game as well. Obviously, they'll have 11 players in the next game, but it's going to mean that they have to maybe play slightly different without him. But yeah, John, let's hope, mate. All we need Rangers to get another. Just go into that second leg with need at least a 2-0 lead, preferably. Rangers playing the ball out to that far side as Cantwell now winning the possession under pressure. It's now the Rangers play it out to this near side. Ball crossed in, it's deep, and I'm not sure the referee blown the whistle for something there. What's he blown the whistle for? Both Rangers play there at the back post and a Servette player uh, equally challenging for the ball. The referee blown. I'm not sure if he's blown for what he's blown for here, to be honest. Might be offside, but if it is, it's fractional. So goal kicks for Servette. Thanks for that, John. Minimo saying I see McGinn is off to West Ham. Be interesting to see how he does there. I didn't know that actually. Yeah. Yeah, I hope he does well. Good for Scottish football if he does well. Obviously, he's a Scottish national player, so yeah, be good for his development to play more Premier League football. Now Rangers on the attack, coming forward down the middle as they play the ball out wide to this near side, coming towards the edge of the box as Servette press the ball, but Rangers managing to keep it, playing it back into the centre. As now Rangers knocking it out to this near side, coming back inside, but Servette have cut out the possession now. As Servette now looking to hit Rangers on the counter attack, playing the ball out wide to this near side. Now Rangers win back possession with a good bit of defending there on this near side. Now Rangers racing forward down the middle as they knock it out wide to this near side. Can they make the most of this possession? They push forward now towards the edge of the Servette box. 72, just coming up to 73 minutes. Oh, they just worked it through there. And Servette there managing to get a last-ditch challenge in, and they've knocked it out of play on this near side. So going to be a throw into Rangers. Rangers taking it quickly now. So yeah, thanks for that minute. Dave saying, I'd rather tune into this stream than Sky Sports. Such good vibes on here. Thank you very much, Dave. Really nice of you to say, mate. I'm trying. I'm trying. I do try. I come on all the time trying to be positive as best possible. Occasionally, I don't. I do make mistakes, but I'm learning as I go, and I always try my best to be positive. But thank you very much for that, Dave. Top man. Really nice of you to say that, mate. Like I said, I don't get it right 100% every time I come on. Sometimes tiredness catches me out a little bit, but I always try to be positive and It's top fans like yourself, Dave, that encourage me to keep putting in the hard work and grind it out even on the days when I'm not feeling at my best. So, yeah, thank you for that, Dave. Really nice of you to say, mate. John Carr saying, why are you so far behind? Behind with what? Behind with what? The comments? If you're asking why I'm behind with the comments, because we're not having a busy stream, so there's no need to keep up with the latest. Okay. Rangers now knocking the ball back up the halfway line on this near side. So yeah, sorry, John. If you're asking about the comments, mate, because I tried to read out as many comments as possible. Obviously, you're new to the channel, mate. Big part of fun then is to give you guys match commentary on match watch along, but also try to involve you guys in the chat. So if it's not a mega busy chat, I can just be allow myself to be a little bit behind with the comments. So yeah, apologies if that's a little bit frustrating to you, mate. But like I say, uh, I'm not the finished article yet. Still working to be a good YouTuber. Still got plenty of learning and practice to do. So thanks for that, John. Hopefully that answers your question, mate. Dave saying I'm still on my first 4-1 prediction score line. Thanks, Dave. Could still, mate. You could still get it. You could still get it. You know what? You love the game of football. We all love it. We know how quick the games can turn. Turn. Two goals can be scored in a matter of minutes if Rangers click together right. Now Rangers coming forward again. They knock the ball out wide to this near side. Played back inside as Servette knock it away up the field, and it goes all the way back to the Rangers goalkeeper who's come out to intercept it. Now playing it forward as Rangers now keep the pressure on. They've got Servette boxed into their own half at the moment. So thanks for that, Dave. And John Kerr saying Servette missing 8 first team players. Right. I did hear at the start of the game that they said they were missing a few players, but I didn't realise it was as many as 8. But yeah, I know that they were saying something about that when I tuned in just before we started the live stream. But like I said, I didn't hear how many players. But thank you for that, John. Kerr, top man. Great bit of info there, mate. Thank you for that. So Rangers about to make a double substitution here, guys. Rangers about to. Oh, we're having a triple. So Jack coming off. Kifatus coming on. Lammers coming off. And apologies, I didn't see the other player there who's come on. Why did they show them screens so quickly? They just flash up on the screen and it's gone before you know it, before you get a chance to read it. So free kick on that far side for Rangers. Um, so thanks for that, John. As I say, mate, great bit of info there for us. Thanks, mate. Appreciate you sharing that. Rangers now coming forward, knocking the ball out wide to this near side as they come back inside. And now come towards the edge of the box. Can they get the shot off? And they do, but it's just wide of that fast post. John saying Servette keeper will with a couple of good saves so far. Yeah, he's had a good game. To be fair, Servette, they've played well. This is the first time I've watched Servette. To be honest, they look like a decent team. To be fair, they do look like a decent team. I've watched a lot of European football, to be honest, and I can't ever remember seeing Servette. But yeah, they've had a good game, as you say, mate. Thanks for that, John. Minnie saying Maguire, not McGinn. God. Right. Okay, my bad. Sorry, Minnie. I thought I read it as Maguire. Did I? McGinn, you said? I see McGinn is off to West Ham. Yeah. No worries, Minute. My bad, mate. My bad. Uh, maybe the spell check's corrected it. I don't know. But thanks, Minnie. Thanks for letting me know the correction there. Apologies. I didn't realise that's who you meant. So yeah, yeah, Maguire. Sorry, my bad. I was thinking, yeah, because McGinn is isn't he at Aston Villa? Is that right? He's at Aston Villa, isn't he? Rangers now with the ball on that far side. So yeah, thanks for that, Minnie. Yeah, I've read it wrong or something, haven't I? Ball knocked out on this near side as Rangers winner throwing deep inside Servette's half. Dave saying, Gaz, you're a human, not a robot. Of course you make mistakes. Thank you very much, Dave. Yeah, I just pointed out because sometimes, mate, when you come on YouTube, some people just expect you to just be, just you know, like you've just got it mastered. Some people don't. Oh, some people sometimes overlook the fact that some YouTubers are still learning as they go. And obviously, nobody's taught me how to do it. So I'm just trying to build a good channel that's friendly, positive, and want to try and make fans feel part of the channel as well. But like I say, mate, I've had a few criticisms since I started building the channel, so it does make you a little bit conscious that people like to jump on the slightest mistake. But thank you, Dave. Very nice of you to say, mate. Really nice to hear that and know that some people have got the intelligence to recognise that occasionally you do have a bad day and you make mistakes. But if I don't make mistakes, as I've said before, if I don't make mistakes, how am I meant to learn from it? But thank you, mate. Top man, Dave. Awesome, awesome comment that. So, yeah, absolutely. Top comment. Thank you, Dave. Really appreciate that, mate. Top man. Um, John saying, no, you might be behind on the action by a minute or two. Oh, right, yeah, that's because of the lag on the telly, mate. That's the lag on the telly. Does it? There's always like a 2 minute delay on when you're getting it, if you know what I mean. So apologies about that, John. Yeah, that has come up before, but I think most YouTubers have that problem because, like I said, there's like a 2 minute delay from what obviously what's been actually going on in the ground and how we're seeing it on the screen. So I can only tell you as quick as this as the TV is showing it me. So apologies there, John. My bad, mate. I was confused what you meant. So yeah, my mistake. Yeah, it is. It's just one of them things. I wish I could get past it, but unfortunately, it's just a TV thing, isn't it? Um, there's always that very slight minute or two delay. I know it must be frustrating for you guys if you're actually watching along to it. So thank you very much for your support, John. Apologies. I'm a little bit behind with it. But like I say, mate, I can only tell it you as quick as I'm seeing it on the screen. Um, so now Rangers with the possession on the halfway line as they play the ball out to this near side. Now coming forward as they just let the ball get away from him and it's gone out on this near side for a throw in. Dave saying it's not eight. It's not eight, John Kerr. It's now nine red cards. Right. Yep. Yep. Sorry, I had to think about that then. Yeah, you're talking about the player with the red card, so it's down nine first team players. Yeah, I think to be fair, Dave, I think John was talking about the fact that eight first team players didn't start. In fairness, but yeah, thanks for that, John. Dave, sorry, thanks for that, mate. Dave, just trying to look at the funny side of it. So yeah, thanks for that, mate. So we need to see another goal in this, guys, don't we? A little bit going to be a difficult evening in the second leg if Rangers only go over there with this 2-1 advantage. Really could do with them getting another goal. Rangers now with a throw-in on the far side. So thanks for that, Dave. John saying, true, Dave. I did think of that. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Awesome. I like that. Positivity from you guys is awesome. Thank you. Rangers now attacking down this near side. It's a vet challenge for it, and it's gone out of play for throwing. Now Rangers take it quickly as they knock it back into the middle of the park. Now Cantwell looking to play it in behind. And, oh, the Servette player there just getting a toe to it, and that guided it back to the goalkeeper, who's able to gather that, and that will leave the pressure for Servette. Uh, so, yeah, nice one, John and Dave. I also appreciating that. So, yeah, nice one, guys. Awesome stuff. Dave saying bad days. Bad days. Yeah, I've had one every day since I was born. That's a good in that. I like that. Yeah, I think most of us have had weeks where we felt like that, to be fair. But Dave, that's a good way to describe it. Although you must have had a few good days, mate. I'm sure you've met a wonderful lady in your life, maybe, or your kids made a special day or something like that. I don't know. Um, Maybe getting married or a memorable day with your parents, something like that. So I'm sure you've had at least one good day at some point, mate. But I know what you mean, Dave. We've all had that feeling sometimes when it's just bad luck coming at you one day after day after day. So I think we've all had that feeling at some point. Servette now coming down this near side as they come towards the Rangers box. Now coming inside as they manage to get the shot off, but it's deflected away. Now both sets of players challenging for it on this near side as eventually it's knocked up the field. And now it's Servette who pick up the possession on the halfway line. As they eventually work the ball out to that far side as Rangers come across to press the ball. Now Servette coming down that far side as Rangers challenge for it. Now Rangers winning it back momentarily, but a misplaced pass sees Servette win back possession. Now Servette knocking it out to this near side. As now a cross comes into the box. It's headed away, and now Rangers pick up the possession, coming forward down the middle of the pitch. As Rangers now knock it out wide to that far side, coming towards the edge of the Servette box as it played across the edge of the box there, but Servette managed to win back possession as eventually they're able to pass it all the way back to the goalkeeper. Sorry, guys, if I sound went a bit funny then, just needed to readjust myself. So Rangers now winning the ball back on the halfway line as they play it forward down this near side. So, yeah, thanks for that, Dave. John saying, not a prob. I like listening. Thank you, John. Awesome, mate. Well, it's a pleasure to have you with us, and thank you very much for that. And like I say, mate, sorry, it's a little bit delayed from what you're watching, if you're actually watching it. I've got used to most people that come in and normally coming in because they can't watch it, to be fair, mate. But yeah, it's great to have uh, fans actually watching it and coming to support the channel. So yeah, top stuff. John, really, really do appreciate that, mate. Top man, thank you. So Rangers, sorry guys, felt like I had a hair in my face then. Rangers now with a substitution. I think this is a double. Yeah, Deserts coming off, Haggett coming on, Raskin coming off, and Wright coming on for Rangers. So double substitution there. So we've got goal kick now. Ball kick long up the field as Rangers knock it out on this near side. And that will be a throw into Servette just inside the Rangers half of the field. So, yeah, thanks, John. John also saying, I've liked and subbed. Thank you very much, John. Awesome. Top man. Thank you. Really appreciate that, mate. And it's a pleasure to have you with us here at Fanden, part of the Fanden community now, mate. So, top man, John, really do appreciate that, mate. Thank you. Uh, Thank you very much for that. Top stuff. Yeah. Another member of the fan den community. It's a pleasure to have you with us, John. Thank you for the support, mate. Really do appreciate that. Top stuff. Thank you. So Rangers now knocking the ball out wide to this near side. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to keep you informed in case there's a sudden development as we get to the last knockings now. Ball worked out to that far side as it's crossed into the box now, headed away. Uh, Now Rangers pick it up again. Ball back out to that far side, crossed in, headed on, and we've got a coming together of players in the box now as well. I think a clash ahead, so hopefully that's going to be okay. Oh, we can see some blood there. Hopefully that's not going to be too serious. Don't want to see any players going off injured. So yeah, top man. Thank you, John. Really do appreciate that, mate. Dave saying I'm just on one. No worries, Dave. No worries, mate. We love we love fans that enjoy mixing it in the fan den community chat. So yeah, not a problem, Dave. Energy to burn. I wish I did to be there fair today though. But I had such a crazy day. Feeling ready for bed already, to be honest. But yeah, awesome. Thanks, Dave. John saying, do Servette have a plastic pitch? Do you know what, John? I don't know, mate. Like I said, this is the first time I've ever first time I can remember watching Servette. So yeah, that's a good question. Let's have a look. Oh no, hang on. Sorry. See, I'll have a look now. I'm quickly Googling it now. It's a great question to be fair. Oh, this is interesting. Well, I don't know that this is interesting if you're a Rangers fan, guys. So I'm just obviously clicked into it, I find that out, but I've come across this. It says, I'm just going to read it out to you. Obviously, I've just literally come across it, guys. So might be interesting to you if you're a Rangers fan. I'm presuming you guys, if you're a Rangers fan, you might know about this. But just come across it if this ever sorts itself out. Stupid pop-ups. We're about to have another substitution here for Servette. Oh, here we go, guys. Don't know what you make of this. It says here, Rangers and UEFA Champions League prize money, 7.5 million windfall hangs on Servette result. There is a lot riding on tonight's first leg with Servette at the Ibrox for Rangers. And for once, for the first time in quite a while, we're not even re- referring to the football side. With the fans, while the fans are eager, ourselves, our servers included to see Rangers get the spluttering season start property on the pitch. Off it, their money involved. Off it, there's money involved, and if Rangers do fall to the Swiss side, it's probably not been made too clear. But Rangers are 100% guaranteed European football this term, with group participation assured, thanks to our work on the Scottish Conference. The question is the group of what competition, Champions League or Europa League? But sadly, while Rangers do go straight into the UEFA Europa League group stage, even if Servette win this tie, we will receive no UEFA Champions League parachute money for it. Uh, there is, of course, the UEFA Europa League group participation cash, which is 3.2 million, but the 5 million or so for getting to the playoffs is the only money Rangers can directly win in qualifying this season. But of course, if we somehow pull off a miracle and win that one as well, we get money, get no money for it, either only for securing UEFA Champions League group, which is around £15 million plus pure prize money. So there you go, guys. That's an interesting one, isn't it? Didn't know that. So Rangers obviously going to get some income no matter what, but obviously the bigger payday is to come if they qualify for the Champions League. So yeah, let's see if we can. Right, so I've just found it here. It says Servette FC understand under soil heating, no running track, no surface, natural grass. Pitch size 100 meters by 64 meters. So yeah, it's normal grass, mate. Normal grass. According to that, it's saying it's a normal grass pitch. So yeah, thanks for that, John. Great question, that mate. Absolutely. I look a right plonker though now if they get turn up there next week and it's a plastic pitch. But I can only tell you what I've read. It's saying it is a proper grass pitch. So yeah, thanks for that, John. Great question, mate. John also saying, what are your usual games to do this? Doing all games, mate. Doing at the moment, doing a lot of different games across the UK. Um, until we get further along. Once we get further along, then we'll start identifying which clubs we're getting good interest from, which games get us some good views, stuff like that. But at the minute, just to make it easier for fans to find us, obviously to help me get more practice, just doing a variety of mixed games, to be fair, mate, involving any UK clubs. As long as it's involving UK clubs, that's mainly what we focus on, and UK national teams as well, obviously. So thanks for that, John. Rangers now just knocking it about outside uh, Servette's box. We're into added on time now, guys, and still no goal for Rangers. Ball knocked out to that far side, and Servette managing to pressure the ball, forcing Rangers to knock it out of play for throwing to Servette. And I think we're going to feel hear the full time whistle any moment. Dave saying, "What as a Millwall supporter, I suffer more than most." Uh, well, yeah, mate, I've heard a lot of a lot of people that hate Millwall are just fools. They're just fools. They're too stuck on the narrative. Personally, myself, I think Millwall is a good club. Yes, it's got a little bit of bad history with some of the history, but what club hasn't? What club hasn't? Yes, Millwall's is slightly bad with respect to the troubles back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, but there were a lot of clubs involved in that, not just Millwall. So you know, it's just small-minded people, mate, that think relate back to old stuff. So yeah, but there's no hate here towards Millwall. We're all about bringing fans together, trying to be respectful to all clubs. I even try to be respectful to the clubs that I'm not very keen on, guys. Um, so ball knocked out to this near side by Rangers. It's gone out for a throw in, deep inside their own half. Disappointing second half, this though, for Rangers, to be fair. But thanks for that, Dave. And no, mate, it's great to have you with us here. And as I say, we all be respectful to each other's clubs. That's what we're all about here. Minimo saying 2-1, bit of an iffy scoreline that for Rangers. Yes, I agree, Minute. Absolutely, yeah, it's definitely not very, not really secure in them. They've got work to do, haven't they, in the second leg if it stays like this. In fact, they might have a really difficult evening over there uh, after this in the second leg. Corner comes in now for Servette, headed towards goal. Rangers knocking it away, but Servette eventually with a long, another shot coming in, and it's well high and above the bar, and that will be a goal kick to Rangers. But yeah, I agree, Minute. Rangers give themselves a lot of work to do in that second leg, haven't they? As we know, no disrespect, I just believe in being honest. Rangers not always the strongest playing away at home in Europe. Minimo also saying no, John. They play on grass, I believe. Yes, yeah, I just checked that. So thanks for that, Minute. John Kerr saying very iffy result if those 8 players are back next game. It was a reference to Killy. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right. Do you know I was expecting a more aggressive performance tonight from Rangers, just simply because obviously they've dropped points in their first league game. So, with that defeat, so you'd have thought that maybe there'd have been players really hungry to make amends tonight and show that that was just a fluke result. But no, can tell you guys, a lot of empty seats in the Rangers stadium now. So looks like a lot of a lot of fans have left early. Ball worked down that far side now by Rangers, and it's gone out. So I think we've got another free kick on that far side for Servette, and I think this might be the last kick of the game. It is. There goes the final whistle. So it's finished. Rangers 2, Servette 1, and I would say definitely work to do for Rangers in the second leg. Um, So yeah, John, thanks for that, mate. I totally agree with you. Yeah, definitely tough ask for Rangers in the second leg. They could have a lot more difficult game, with, as you say, with those players returning. John Kerr also saying minute laugh out loud. Awesome, thanks for that, John. And Minimo saying, do you know what games you might cover this weekend, Gaz? I haven't looked yet. I haven't looked at the weekend's games, but hoping to do both Hearts and Hibs tomorrow as a match watch along double. That's going to be a long night because I think it's Hearts kick off at 6 o'clock, I think, and Hibs kicking off at 7:30. So the games are going to overlap a little bit. So there's no way I can do two separate streams. So I'll have to do a match watch along double, which I'm not looking forward to be honest, actually, after being at work all day. But we got to keep grinding it out. We got to keep grinding it out, and we're getting so close now to the next target we need to push the channel on. So yeah, but as you can understand, guys, been working all week, so I'm not looking forward to sitting here for nearly 4 hours tomorrow evening after work. But like I say, needs must. But yeah, Mini, sorry, no, I haven't looked at this weekend's fixtures just yet. Um, as I say, I'm trying to just do it a couple of days at a time, not try and confuse myself thinking too far ahead. Just because I'm so busy at the minute, guys. It's not that I don't want to. I want to. If I was up to me and I weren't doing my normal job, I'd be scheduling games a couple of days in advance, maybe even a week in advance. But with my work commitments at the minute, it's making life really, really difficult. Really difficult. So yeah, sorry, Minnie, I can't let you know just yet. But I'll try and have a look tonight. What games are coming this weekend? And yeah, maybe I could let you know tomorrow, possibly if I get a chance to have a look. Dave saying Millwall, my home team, but will always hold a warm spot in my heart for the Cheers. Thanks, Dave. Awesome. Yep, not wrong with that, mate. Always respect fans that follow more than just one club, because that to me is just a sign of a true football lover. Nothing wrong with showing loyalty to your club. I'm the same. Uh, my team is Bolton. I love them because it's my hometown. That's where I was born. But I just love football. I just love football. So I don't have to watch my team every time they play. I'm happy to watch other games and enjoy the qualities and the talent of players in other teams. So, yep, top man, Dave. I agree with that, mate. Well said. And yep, if you like occasionally watching the other team, you're definitely in the right place here at Fandom, mate. It's absolute great to have you with us. We want more fans like yourself, mate. Minimo saying, yeah, better than that, Dave. You're better than that, Dave. I think Mini there, just with a bit of banter, obviously. Mini is a massive Hibs fan, so obviously um, Rangers, not a direct, not like a derby rival, but they are a rival in respect of Hibs. I'm sure Hibs and Hearts would love to catch up to Celtic and Rangers at the top of the league and maybe give them a little bit of humble pie. John Kerr said, if you can do the Aberdeen v Celtic game, I don't know what day that. Mate, I haven't looked that far ahead yet. I haven't looked that far ahead. I've got to try and target the games. Now we're getting close to these targets. I've got to try and target the games where I know I'm going to get numbers. Um, but I'll have a look, guys. I'll have a look later. I can't like say. I was just trying to get this week out of the way. Obviously, European games coming this week, so I've just been kind of well. I look normally the way I do it. I normally look on Sunday night, what's coming up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then on either Wednesday or Thursday night, then I start to look at what's coming over the weekend. So that's how I normally do it, guys. I normally look at it in two halves of the week. The first half of the week is obviously cup games, European games, that kind of thing. And then once we get a good percentage of that out of the way, then that's normally when I switch to looking at what's coming up at the weekend. Like I say, it's not that I don't want to plan streams for you guys. I do. Believe me, I do. But like I say, I've just, guys, literally, sometimes I come in from work and I've literally got 10 minutes before from the second I walk through the door to the second I'm streaming. So there isn't a lot of time to, I'm literally got my calendar, my day packed so tightly that that's why I'm having to plan in small sections. But yeah, I'll like I said, John, I'll have a look, mate. I'll certainly have a look what games are coming this weekend. Um, Minimo saying, nah, he'll do Premier League. Me thinks. Um, well, I try when it comes to weekend. I always try to do a little bit of everything. I don't always get it right because obviously the Scottish fixtures sometimes can work against me as well as the EFL fixtures because they're on a Saturday. So many games kick off at 3 o'clock, which makes it really hard for me to try and do an EFL game and a Scottish game. So it makes it really difficult. And then the Scottish games that normally come on a Sunday are always on the major telly, the major TV networks. So yeah, but I'll have a look. Like I say, guys, I'll have a look tonight. But no, minute doesn't guarantee Premier League. I don't. I don't favour Premier League. I'm trying to just try and target sharing myself about as much as possible. But yeah, there might be some Premier League coverage this weekend because obviously the first weekend of the Premier League. Dave saying it doesn't matter if it's the Scottish Premier League or English Premier League, League One, League Two, non-league. It's all football. That's what we love and what we're here for. Absolutely nice one, Dave. Thank you for that, mate. Yep. But yeah, no, I agree. Yep, that's well said, Dave. But obviously, I totally understand you guys want to see me try and covering games in your favourite leagues or the league that your club are in. Like I say, guys, I'm doing my best to try and split myself about as much as possible. And if we could get, like I said, just working towards his next target at the minute, get to that. Hopefully, things are going to start to click into place a bit more for Fandon. At the minute, I'm just fighting what feels like an everyday battle at the minute for time. I'm fighting the clock every day. But like I say, hopefully the pressure things will hopefully improve for my availability in the not too distant future. But yeah, thanks for that, Dave. Like I say, totally understand you guys wanting me to cover games in Scotland and England, and yeah, I'll try and do my best, guys. That's all I can. All I can do is promise to do my best to cover as much as possible. But thank you for that, Dave. Absolutely awesome. Awesome comment. That really, absolutely. The main thing is bringing good fans together to just enjoy football. So well said there, Dave. Awesome. John saying, I'm a hoops fan. If you didn't guess. Okay, mate. Okay. Well, John, I didn't know, mate. I didn't know. So yeah, thank you very much. So yeah, John, a big Celtic fan. Does that mean you have a little bit of a soft spot for Hibs as well, John? Because obviously Hibs playing green as well, don't they? So maybe I know I've come across other Celtic fans that have had a little bit of a soft spot for Hibs because they're playing the same colours. I don't know if that's the case with you, John, but yeah, awesome. Like I say, yeah, definitely over the season, mate. We'll definitely be covering Celtic games at some point. Definitely. We normally get to do a few Celtic games over the season. Um, so yeah, thanks for that, John. Minnie saying Gaz actually covers a good mix of games on here. Thank you, Minnie. Nice of you to say, mate. Thank you. Do my best, guys. Trying to get as well. I get so frustrated on Saturdays. I do because all the game, the amount of games that come at 3 o'clock, it's like, why can't they spread these out a little bit more? Because I'd be able to cover a lot more. But just so many games kicking off at 3 o'clock, and then you have one game at tea time. You know, it's like, why can't you put two or three games at tea time and just reduce the amount at 3 o'clock and have two or three games at tea time? And then it'd give us a little bit more selection, wouldn't it? But absolutely awesome. Thank you for that minute. Nice of you to say. And it's, yeah, absolutely. I do try to cover what I can. So thanks for that, Minnie. Minnie also saying, I love my Hibs. Go on, boys, tomorrow. Absolutely. Yep. I'll be right behind both Hearts and Hibs tomorrow in the Europa Conference League, hoping both clubs can make it through and, make it through. I say make it through, but get a good result because obviously two legs. So hopefully both clubs get a positive result tomorrow for the second leg. Minimo saying that Arsenal fans who left early on Sunday missed seeing them getting the shield. Hilarious. Oh, was that in the right, yeah. I was thinking of the week before in the Emirates Cup. But yeah, the Community Shield. Yeah, there was actually, yeah, well said, Minnie. There was quite a few Arsenal fans, weren't there, that left early, which is a bit shocking, really, when Wembley's right on their doorstep. You would think, um, you would think that maybe it might be City fans are leaving early because they got further to travel. But yeah, fair enough. And Minnie also saying, "Don't jinx us tomorrow, guys." I certainly don't want to do that, Minnie. I certainly don't want to do that, mate. Um, want to see as many Scottish clubs into the group stages as possible. Minnie also saying, "I make sure Stevie doesn't uh, do a Stevie special." No, I don't think I don't Stevie will. Stevie's been a bit quiet recently with the score predictions, but I know he's been monitoring the chat. But I think he's also been trying to do a few other things whilst monitoring the chat. So that's probably why you guys not noticed Stevie making much conversation. He's watching in. He's always watching in, but I think he's getting more confident with the multitasking of watching the chat, joining in occasionally, but also trying to do some paperwork for his job and stuff like that. So, but yeah, thanks for that minute, and I'll tell Stevie not to give any predictions tomorrow. Stevie's saying, laugh out loud, minute. I won't. Nice one, Stevie. Minnie saying, cheers, guys. See you all soon, folks. Thank you, Minnie. Always a pleasure to see you. Look after yourself, mate. Enjoy the rest of the evening. And yeah, hopefully maybe see you tomorrow for the Hibs game in Europe. So thank you, Minnie, for dropping in. And as I say, keep yourself safe and well, mate. Look forward to seeing you again soon. John Kerr saying, don't get stressed by it. No, we'll we'll know when you're on Celtic Sunday early. Is it a dinner time kickoff? Oh, they're always doing the dinner time kickoffs for Celtic, aren't they? Celtic get so many dinner time kickoffs. It's crazy, isn't it? Does that not frustrate you, John? I know it does me. Another club in England that's always complaining about getting a lot of dinner time kickoffs. I can't remember who it is. But I know Celtic do seem to get a lot of dinner time kickoffs, don't they? Is that not frustrating for you guys that are Celtic fans? Because obviously it's nice to have your result out the way while everybody's playing, but it means always an early start every day, every time it's weekend. Dave Shields saying John Kerr, hoops, uh, a hoops fan. I didn't know a support. I didn't know you supported QPR. Only joking, mate. Thanks, that Dave. Yeah, a bit of friendly banter there. Like that, Dave. Awesome. John Kerr saying only one hoops, Dave. Well, yeah, that one. Uh, the old Celtic fans clapping you there, mate. Premier League focus. Really sorry I missed that. How you doing, mate? Welcome to the show. Yeah, it is late now. We're just about to wrap things up. But pleasure to have you with us. Premier League focus. No worries, mate. Totally understand you guys have some other stuff going on sometimes. So, yeah, I'm sure you know that. So, yeah, thanks for that. Premier League focus. Good to have you with us. Hopefully, we've picked up a few good likes on this stream. I've not even mentioned it today. So, hopefully, you guys have hit that while I haven't been mentioning it. But yeah, thank you for that Premier League focus and welcome to the show, mate. Although, like I say, we are just about to wrap things up. But no need to apologise, mate. Always appreciate you dropping in whenever it is. John Kerr saying hand pink waving. Ah, right. Yeah, you know, it'd be good if it allowed me emojis on here. So yeah, I'll give you a wave. There you go. There you go, mate. So thanks for that, John. Apologies, I can't share emojis while I'm doing the live stream. Well, I could, but I'd have to go on my phone to do it. Dave saying John Kerr laughing out loud there, David. Thanks for that, Dave. Premier League Focus saying my mate wants me to go to a church thing. Ah, okay, mate. Well, yeah, that might be bad, you know. Go, mate. You know, nothing wrong with that, mate. Some people are religious, some people aren't, but each to their own, you know. But maybe it's for a good reason. I don't know. I don't know the details, but maybe if it's a good friend, mate, maybe you should go just in support. If it's a really good friend. Premier League Focus saying before you guys go, smash that like button. Thank you, Premier League Focus. Top man, thank you for that. Appreciated. John Kerr saying, bye, nice one. Thank you, John. A pleasure to have you involved tonight. And yeah, look after yourself, mate. Stay safe and well. Enjoy what's left of your evening. And yeah, hopefully catch you again soon, John. And yeah, I'll certainly do my best to try and catch some Celtic games in the future. Can't promise this weekend, but I'll certainly try and catch more Celtic, a little bit more Celtic in the future. Dave saying, thanks again, Gaz. Night buddy, top man, thank you, Dave. And also, John, top man, thank you to you guys. It's been an absolute pleasure enjoying the conversation with you guys throughout the stream. So, thank you very much for all your positive comments. And yeah, hope you enjoy the rest of your or should I say, what's left of the evening, guys. Stay safe and well. And as I say, look after yourself and hopefully catch you again on a future stream. Premier League Focus saying again, sorry I missed that, Gaz, but we'll be listening in again, I'm sure. Absolutely no worries, Premier League Focus. Thank you, mate. Always appreciate you dropping in. No need to apologise, mate. Totally understand sometimes. Some evenings you guys have other things going on, so not always able to come and get involved. But yeah, no need to apologise, but I appreciate the gesture, mate. Thank you. So yeah, guys, I'm going to jump off now, go and get some food. Thank you all to all you guys that come and get involved. Massive shout out to all you guys. Special thanks to Dave, also John Kerr, Dave Shields, um, Stevie, obviously. Massive thank you to Stevie as well to making himself available tonight. Minimo, also big shout out to Minnie. Um, also Joey as well. Joey who dropped in. And I think we've covered everybody that dropped in or the mate that stayed in the chat for a while anyway. I think oh yeah, we had Ben. Oh, we had Ben Best League One earlier on as well. Switchy was a new fan that dropped in tonight as well. Ryan Clark as well. So yeah, I think I've covered everybody there. So thank you guys. Always appreciate the positive comments. Final comment goes to Premier League Focus. Premier League Focus saying thanks for understanding. No worries, mate. No worries. Like I say, mate, totally understand you guys have other things going on. You come and get involved as and when you can, mate. You're always, like I say, don't matter. You guys sometimes miss some streams. Doesn't matter. You're still part of the fan den community if you come and drop in when you can. So thanks for that, mate. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So yeah, top stuff, guys. As I say, just gave a shout out to everyone. Think I covered everybody as well as Premier League Focus. Yep. So thanks, guys. Enjoy what's left of your evening. Stay safe, and I look forward to seeing you again soon. But for me, for now, that's it. And as I say, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow with the Europa Conference League games for Hibs and Hearts. And hopefully, you guys available then. And I look forward to seeing you if you are. If not, I will see you again on a future stream. But for now, that's it from me. Take care. All the best. Bye for now.